Hey guys! So today we're gonna do something a little bit more serious, I guess. I'm just gonna be sharing seriously and totally honestly how I lost 40 freaking pounds. Crazy stuff. Before we get started, I just want to show off this like sexy new top I'm wearing. It has a nice ruffle here. Just so you can like see it, because like can't really see it when I'm down here, and I just want to show that off. Okay, I'm done. This has been like a really highly requested video. Well, nobody's like requested it, but people have asked me a lot, and it's like kind of a lot to say. I kind of just want to like say it and put it out there, and then if someone asks, I'll be like, go watch my video, you know. I've watched a lot of videos like this on like how people have lost weight, and they're always like, just a disclaimer, I'm not like a health professional, I'm not a doctor, I'm not like a diet nutritionist, that's the word. So same for me, I'm not any of that stuff, because I guess you have to say that. Okay, so I have some notes here that I'm going to be referring to. It's kind of freaking long, but it's okay. So before I start telling you guys how I did it, how I lost the 40, the big 4-0, I just want to say that I don't really necessarily recommend this diet plan that I used, because it's not 100% like healthy, and it's definitely not the best way to do it. Yeah, it worked, but looking back on it now, I would probably do something different. But just for the sake of explaining what I did, because everyone is just so curious, the whole thing is not perfect. It could definitely use some brushing up, but there's a few tips that are definitely helpful, so hopefully this helps you guys. Just to give you some background, I started out at 170 pounds. Yeah. I'm a woman, and I was like 5'3", now I'm like 5'4". So like as I lost weight, I grew an inch. Not even kidding, after like 3 years of just not growing, like we thought it was done, you know? No, if you shrink this way, then you're gonna get longer this way. So, you know, you lose weight, you get taller too. So I was like 5'3", 170 pounds. That's overweight. And I didn't realize how bad it was until I look at myself now, and then I look back at myself then, because it was kind of gross. So I started out, I realized that I was just gonna do this. I was gonna try to lose weight and be a good skinny girl, probably like around like Thanksgiving of 2016. I just started doing so much research. I watched like videos, I watched like these long films that were like these talks, like that were like an hour long. I would be like in school, I wouldn't even be doing my work. I would just be like watching this stuff and like taking like I took notes like it was like a project. And this app that I got that I still use, and it's like the first app that I got that was really helpful for me, is called Chronometer. There are other apps that are very similar to it. That's just the one that I happened to get. You can track like your weight and enter it each day. You can enter like notes where you can just write whatever for each day. You can enter any exercise or physical activity that you did, and it'll like deduct the calories depending on how many calories that certain exercise burns. You can enter foods, like any food. You can like have like a snack with a barcode on it and just scan it right to the app. So cool. It'll just put it in, so you enter your foods for each day, so then it counts your calories for you, and then it counts the calories that you burn naturally just from living and from whatever extra physical activity that you did. And of course you can enter like your gender, age, height, weight to start out with, and what weight you want to be, or how much weight you want to lose like each week. You could do like half a pound to like 2 pounds. Of course I went all the way and did 2 pounds. So I really focused on calorie counting. Counting calories really helped me learn how many calories were in each food, because I was like actually really clueless about that. So just quick advice on the counting calories thing. I think it is a good thing when you're starting out, but I wouldn't say to obsess over it like forever, because when I became more familiar with how many calories each food has, you can kind of just estimate it in your head each day rather than like doing all the math and all the specifics, and then if you go 100 calories over, you get all freaked out and you're like, no, I can't eat anything else. When you stop focusing on that so much, you'll feel better but it is a good place to start if you're like kind of clueless with that. So I mean, it did help me, but it also hurt me at times. So then I'm like, okay, how much am I consuming right now? How much do I need to consume in order to be in like a caloric deficit in which I will lose weight, but like without exercising? And I knew that like exercising would help. I don't know why I didn't exercise. I was just like really lazy, and I just wanted to like sleep all the time. That's how I was feeling back then. I just never really, I mean, I did it like a couple times, but never like regularly. So I would say like exercise was not a huge part at all in how I lost this weight. It was really purely just my diet. My diet was not even crazy healthy foods either. So I have a huge sweet tooth. In fact, I have multiple sweet teeth. So I'm really all about that ice cream, as you probably know. I love like other sweets too, like cookies, brownies, cake. Like if that's around, I'm all about that. And that's a lot of calories, and that's not good for you. It's not good for you. Like it's not something you should be eating every day. But I did. I ate ice cream every day. I look naked right now. But ice cream is just kind of something I need. It's okay to have that one thing that you really like that you just don't want to get rid of. For me, that's ice cream. For you, that might be like chips, or it might be brownies, or it might be like your favorite soda. It could be whatever, like you just, or maybe you don't even have one, which would be totally cool. Make it easier. But yeah, I'm just like, I was addicted to ice cream. I'm still like addicted to ice cream. I think about it all the time. And working at an ice cream shop, I'm just like always around it, and I crave it. Like just being in the presence of ice cream. Okay, I'm getting off topic, but anyways. So I knew that I needed ice cream. I'm like, I know that I need to cut back on how much ice cream I'm consuming, but I know that I cannot just cut ice cream out of my life. But I was still able to successfully lose the weight. So that's what I'm trying to get at here. You can have your ice cream, I can have my ice cream, but maybe cut down the size of ice cream that you're gonna eat. I used to eat like 2 scoops. That's not like bad, but 1 scoop was a size 2. Now, all I really eat is 1 scoop of ice cream, because you need to limit yourself. If I'm eating it from a pint, then I'm gonna eat a whole pint of ice cream. But if I just have a tiny cup with 1 scoop, then I'm just gonna eat the 1 scoop, you know? So that's also something to consider, not just with your sweets, but just food in general. Only put on your plate what you need to consume. Don't pile it up and then hope you can finish the whole thing, or like don't keep eating after you feel satisfied, because there's a difference between satisfied and full, which I'm still not good at distinguishing. Another thing that everyone is always going crazy about, and they're like, this is what's gonna help you lose weight, this is healthy, this is what you should do, is to drink water all the time. And let me tell you, it's like really difficult for me to drink water. I don't know why. I only drink it when I feel like I need to drink it. I know drinking water is good. I'm not denying that it's good and that it's not going to help you. It definitely will. But I'm just saying, even though I knew that I should have been doing that, I never actually pushed myself to drink like the amount of water I should each day. I probably didn't even drink like 1 bottle, and you're supposed to drink like 10. My point is that if you don't drink tons of water every day, it's not going to prevent you from losing weight, because I did it. Something else that I learned was that like high fructose corn syrup is really bad, and it really packs on the fat. So when I first like heard that from my research, I was like, damn. And then I realized that so many foods have high fructose corn syrup, which you probably know because you're not as dumb as I was. And they're like, cut that out, cut it out, and then you'll lose weight because that just makes the fat stick. And I'm like, okay, I guess. So I mean, I was kind of conscious of that at times, but I wasn't really conscious of that for most of the time. I was like dieting. You don't have to obsess over it, like look at the ingredients in every single thing that you're gonna eat, but you know, do like look for it. If there are things that, if there's like an alternative that doesn't, like a soda that has no high fructose corn syrup, then get that one instead of the other one, you know? Make a little bit of sacrifices, but not total sacrifices, because you know what has high fructose corn syrup? Ice cream, and I can't live without ice cream. You can do it. You can eat high fructose corn syrup and lose weight. Surprise. So they say like eat fruits and veggies and proteins like chicken and not fried chicken, and I'm like, okay. So I probably did that for like a couple weeks. I don't know. I was like always messing around. I mean, I would eat salads more often and stuff like that. But really, I didn't just cut down my diet to strictly you know, non-fried proteins and fruits and veggies, but I more just like ate what I would usually eat, but just in smaller portions, and cut out the things that are obviously up there on the unhealthy scale, like McDonald's and all the fast food stuff, and just like chicken fingers and french fries. So I really did like cut that out a lot when I first started. I just only did it when I really needed to. I don't know how often I did it, but it wasn't any more than once a week. And that's really where the key is. Not so much in what you eat, but how much you eat. And I can't stress that enough. That is the key, the absolute key. If that's all you get from this video, that's okay, because that is the key. So soda, I would always drink soda like every single day. I did cut that out, and I only drank water. So I was probably consuming less liquids, because instead of drinking a soda, sometimes I wouldn't drink a water, I would just drink nothing. So that's not really good. Another thing I did, instead of eating like 3 meals a day like you're supposed to, I would eat 2. Nowadays, like, eating meals at certain times isn't really like a strict like thing, because like as long as you're getting like the proteins and stuff that you need, it's fine. It doesn't matter what time you eat it or how you spread it out. But what I did was I kind of just limited myself to 2 meals a day. I just found that to be better. I felt less hungry than when I would just eat small things throughout the day, which some people say helps, but for me it didn't. For you it might, but that was just me. I would still drink my iced coffee, because I love iced coffee with all the sugary caramel swirl shit in it. And I think I would still drink that like almost every day. I would count those calories into my chronometer app, and then I would say, okay, I had my ice cream, I had my iced coffee, and now you have 500 calories left. So you can't go eating a big fried chicken dinner. So that's about everything I did to lose the weight. And now look at me, I am so hot. I now weigh 132. I know that I don't weigh 130, I weigh 132, but I had to round it to 40 pounds, because if you have any questions or you feel like I skipped over anything, definitely comment down below and I'll get back to you. And I know I didn't mention like my really current plan right now, but I could definitely do that in a separate video if you guys want to like know about that, because it's way healthier and I'm way happier, and I'm really working on myself in a whole new way right now. So I definitely share that with you guys. If you wanted to see that, just let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, because not all my content is like boring and serious like this. I'll definitely do like a funny video next, okay? Bye!